are your questions for Natalie? Get yourselves hands up.
So you said that the solution would be that we could spend less time on social media, but what about how could we prevent people from changing those pictures? Don't you think that it's more effective solution?
Well, I think since those pictures aren't made to make publicity, the marketing people are gonna realize that it's not working anymore because we are not falling for it, so they're gonna change that. That's what I think they would do. Thomas?
So you said social media puts pressure on women to look a certain way, but what would you say to the argument that it's been that way in culture way before social media to have a certain body type each culture wants their women to look like?
I still don't think it's fair, and I don't think that every woman should follow that. I get it that you can use it as inspiration if you want to look a certain way, but I don't think it's fair for our culture to imply how a woman should look. Mary?
What made you pick this topic?
I think that it's something that happens a lot to pretty much everyone that is in social media or has access to magazines or TV. And it has happened to myself, I've seen it in my friends, and I've seen how bad it can get. So I think it's a good topic to say stop. Emma?
To stem off of Thomas's comments, because it's been around and has been like images and things like that, like popularizing a certain body type. How can we avoid those methods? Because it's not just in social media. How can we avoid being affected by those methods as well?
Well, I think that if we're focusing just in women body type, that's kind of sexist, and I think that's a
both
massive.
men and women.
Okay, yeah. That's a good question. I think because we are the people, right? We decide what we want and we don't. And at the end, we are the ones that imply something. So it's just pretty much like a movement. If it starts somewhere and it keeps going, it's gonna stop at some point. Anyone else?
You said like one of the solutions is to decrease the amount of time you spend on social medias. But even if you decrease, you're still going to see those pictures, right? So wouldn't that affect you still?
I think you might, but it's gonna be way less than if you spend a lot of time in social media, because out of sight, out of mind. So if you don't see it as often, you're not gonna be like, oh yeah, I don't look that way, I don't feel that way. Emma?
How have you personally been affected by?
Well, I think we've all seen all the pictures in Instagram of the super fit girls, and then like I started trying to do that, and I made the mistake to stop eating because of that, and then I got sick and my stomach got really bad, and then I realized that you don't have to look like them to be beautiful. It's just that all body types are different. You're never gonna have the same body as someone else, and yeah, like that. Someone else?
I'm going to actually have to call it a close. So let's go ahead and give a round of applause. Thank you very much, Natalie. I appreciate your